Dr. Stephanie Carter currently serves as the Director of Residence Life at Wake Forest University. Over her 17-year tenure in the field, Stephanie has worked at a number of institutions, including Duke University, University of Wisconsin-Parkside, University of Florida, University of South Carolina, and the University of West Georgia. Stephanie has her Bachelor of Arts from Florida State University, Master of Education from the University of Georgia, and her doctorate from Capella University. She has spent the last 2 years as the co-chair for the RELI within the ACUHO region. Stephanie is also a proud mother of, as of Saturday, a 9-year-old boy who enjoys Fortnite, flag football, math, and wearing his mom's name tag. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Stephanie Carter as she shares, "What will your legacy be?"
So I graduated with my master's in 2002 from the University of Georgia, go Dogs, and I've worked professionally ever since then. Don't do the math, right? I'm old school res life, from a time when they didn't tell you not to haze the new RAs during behind closed doors, and when incident reports were a handwritten labor of love. But I digress, right? In all that time, I have never thought about what I wanted to be known for. Now, surely I'm not the only one who's never thought about this, but maybe you do. Maybe you think about your legacy all the time. Personally, I never did. I never did until I was reading a devotional that my mom sent me, and it explicitly asked the question, what will your legacy be? I looked up from it and I said, I thought to myself, in all my almost 41 years on this earth, I know, I don't look a day over 25, what do I want to be known for, and especially professionally? In all my pondering, I found myself asking some questions, some intentional ones. In that moment, I was asking myself, what am I chasing in life? What's fueling my legacy? What did I value before I had my son Christian, and what did I value after I had him? Basically, who am I? Furthermore, what things am I pouring my energy into on a daily basis, and how is it impacting me negatively or positively? So reflecting back, I guess I had been thinking about my legacy. My outlook on so much changed when I had Christian. He became my why on so many different fronts. The reason why I started my doc program, the reason why I finished it, the reason why I applied for advancing positions, and the reason why I work hard every day, basically because Fortnite is not cheap. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's not. But okay, so never mind, right? So it's because of him that I wanted to be my best self. And years ago, I wasn't. I didn't look like the person I am today. I desired to live a better life and to be healthier. So a few years ago, I found myself in a CrossFit gym that had a sign above the door that said, "Check your ego at the door." And almost 4 years later, 2 boxes, I'm a healthier person than I've ever been, and I appreciate that. And my son gets to see me do that. So raise your hand if you know what this is. Yep, okay, right? That's a burpee, if you don't know. So typically when that shows up in a workout, you will either sigh or grunt or frown or just skip it completely, right? I literally hate them, but I've done thousands of them. And hate is a strong word, but I hate them, so it's okay. All right, so enough CrossFit talk, right? So now we're gonna talk about legacy from a professional standpoint. So a few years ago, I discovered servant leadership, and I said, yes, this is how I approach my work. This is what I value, because we have to realize that our work is not about us. It's not about us at all. So if I were to ask your current staff or your friend group or your family what kind of person you are, what would they say? What do you say? What do you want to be known for? Most importantly, what is the point of your life? Or better yet, what kind of point are you trying to make with your life professionally? It's important to think about it from a professional standpoint because we spend a lot of time at work, which means we spend a lot of time with the people we work with. My advice to you, expend your energy wisely. Be the reason someone smiles today. You make a choice every day regarding how you will show up at work. We literally have the power to create good in the lives of others, so do that. Always choose to be good to others. Be the light in someone else's life. There are truly enough bad things in this world. Don't create or sustain a legacy that contributes to that in someone else's life. Much like the North, people do remember Game of Thrones. People remember your words, definitely your actions, and most importantly, your treatment of others. Your influence is great, regardless of your position, but especially because of your position. If no one ever told you this, let me be the first. Your legacy can either announce you or denounce you, and it surely lingers long after you've left a job. So be good. This is often what I tell my child when I drop him off at school or with friends. Be good. Don't embarrass me. Part of it, you ask, so what does that really mean to be good? Part of it is to encourage others. It doesn't take much to be an encourager. I once had a supervisor when I was an RA who told me I would never make it in this field because I wasn't the stereotypical student affairs professional. That is literally the opposite of being an encourager. Don't do that. If encouraging others doesn't come naturally to you, set a goal and work on it. The people around you will thank you for it. Being told you're appreciated is one of the simplest yet most incredible things you can hear. Find ways to spread love and joy to others in the most professional way, of course. Never lose sight that the decisions we make or don't make are influencing our legacy every single day. Your legacy is not shaped at the end of the road, but rather the moments shared, decisions made, actions taken, and even the mistakes overcome throughout the many phases of your career. Do your best not to be the reason someone leaves a job. Toxic supervisors ruin everything. Yes, life happens and people leave, but more and more people are leaving jobs because of supervisors, not because of the work. If others told the story of your legacy, what would they say? I'm full of advice, so here's some more from me to you. Take care of your people. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Take care of your people. Your job is to take care of your people, whomever you deem your people. Do right by them. It's a simple but complex subject at times. I try my best to leave the people and the work better than when I found it. If we could all practice that, think of how different this world would be. Someone once told me people don't remember how you come into a job, but they remember how you leave it. So exit gracefully. The streets of student affairs talk. Trust me. Remember when I mentioned the decisions we make influence our legacy? That's a thing. Always, always practice gratitude. Expressing gratitude and belief in others is simple yet impactful. Hope the best for people. Help someone else succeed. Make meaningful connections with others and sustain them. This is truly an important thing to do, and it's fairly easy. So when you have a moment, take some time to think back on your career, no matter how long or short it is. When you think about it, does it make you smile or does it make you pause? If you pause or hesitate, then you have the power to create something different from this day forward. Every interaction, every email, every moment, every little thing makes a difference. If you don't remember anything else, remember this. Don't be a burpee in someone else's life. Don't be the reason they frown or audibly grunt when they hear or see your name. You are the master of your fate. Do good.